Hello everybody, and welcome to video 75 of Matthew and Doso making this series about me putting out the trash on Sundays. Every time I make one of these videos, I make sure that we are on the right number, because currently we're at 75. And I want you guys to know, this is how many videos there are. Especially since for every 10 videos, I do something, notable, I guess. I walk in a different direction or something. So yeah, that's why I'm always careful to mention what number we're on. Even if I forget sometimes, it's because I didn't mean to forget, not because I didn't care to remember. Although I guess I also don't care to remember if I don't remember, because that means I didn't care enough to remember. But yeah. Dad said not to take out the green, because I don't know why. He just said not to take it out. But yeah. My mom asked me what I would gonna do for this video. I guess she assumed that every fifth video maybe I did something, but there's no reason to do every 5, because it's just kind of unnecessary. That it's kind of too small. We hit 75 every 5 weeks, and it's not as big as doing it every 10. We would be every 10 weeks. Soon we are gonna be doing 80, and 80 is pretty good. Like a pretty high number. We don't need to do anything for 85, we don't. But yeah, nobody celebrates their nobody when you do high school reunions, nobody does it for numbers that aren't in the tens, unless there's a reason for that. Oh, the 50th anniversary, the 20th anniversary. You don't need to add another digit to it, So, yeah. But I do have something to talk about. Okay. So, I'm just gonna start walking, and I'll tell you guys what it is when I feel like it. Let me take off my gloves. Okay, so you guys know about my CSU period, right? It's basically an advanced writing class. Yeah, you know about that? Well, let me tell you about a project that I'm gonna have to do. And no, it is not involved with the CSE, the common senior experience. It is not. The thing that I am talking about is a single person assignment. We mean that everybody does it by themselves. And the assignment is that you have to... Sorry, I heard windmill, and I want you guys to hear what I'm about to say. Okay, so we have to get in front of the class and have a is it a presentation? I don't think it is. It's more you have to give a speech. I just say speech. You have to give a speech about something you care about. It has to be an argumentative speech about a subject that you actually care about. And let me tell, I hate it when teachers tell me to pick something I'm actually passionate about. Like, I hate when they tell you to do that. It's just like, what? You want to monitor how much I care about something? I'm sorry, since when was that in the education boards? Yeah, so basically what we have to do, we have to go in front of the class and we have to like give a speech about like, oh wait, is it not on? No, it's on. Oh, I just can't see it. Give me a minute. Sorry, I can't see it because of how dark it is. Okay, but anyway, we have to give a speech about what we are passionate about, and it has to be argumentative. So yeah, basically, an example would be, why should America get free healthcare? Or like, why should America like blank? It has to actually be meaningful. So you can't just talk about like a movie. It actually has to like be something that you care about and that people have arguments about. So yeah. And like, oh my god, I felt sick when I heard that. Like, I honestly and genuinely felt sick. And like, I think that was the first time in a while that I have actually been like, no. Like, my brain just like, it automatically hit this red alarm in my software that went like, nope, no, 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 no. It was just like an automatic, nope. Like, it triggered a software glitch that like decided, no matter what, this is an answer of no to me. Like, I could not imagine. Oh, is it raining? I think it's raining. Oh Jesus, is this the first time this happened on camera? But okay. But yeah. Um I could not do that. I could not go up in front of my class and talk about something that I'm supposed to care about. I could not. Absolutely not. I wouldn't even know what to talk about. And I would have to talk about it in front of everybody? No. Immediately after I heard that, I asked to use the bathroom, and I spent most of that time just being, incredibly pissed off at my teachers. I was like, no, there's literally no way I could do it. Absolutely no way in my mind that I could do that. That would be incredibly unbearable to me as a person. So yeah. And we were given a little sticky note to write down oh, what do you want to talk about? And I could not put anything on that sticky note. The teacher came around and asked us what we wanted to do. And when she came over to my table and everyone was talking about what they would do or what they thought they would do, I couldn't. I said no. I said I can't do it. And I spent a good half a minute of my brain being should I say I can't do it or should I say I won't do it? Because in my mind, I couldn't decide which one was a better response. Because saying I won't do it is more opinionated. It's more of a choice thing. And maybe that would be better. But then saying I won't or saying I can't do it would be more like, oh, it's like he actually can't do it in his mind. Like, it would be unfathomable. So yeah, after a while, I just said I can't do it because that would sounded better, and like, then the teacher said, well, okay, well, you don't have to do it in front of the class. And oh shit, is this blocked off completely? Shit, I think there might be a roadblock. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I did know this way. Shit. I did not expect this. Okay, well, I think I might have to turn back now. But yeah, no, I could not think of what to do. I mean, yeah, then she said that, and then my mind slightly healed after I heard that. It was like, okay, I don't have to do it in front of everybody. Still horrifying, but at least it's only in front of one person, the teacher. So yeah, after a while, I wrote on my sticky note the one opinion that I had that I think would be good enough to like write a speech about, and it was about why America should become a meritocracy. If you guys don't know what that is basically a system of government where it is. Sorry, I'm a bit harder upward. Yeah, it is basically a meritocracy is a system of government where like influence and power is given to people based on their capabilities and their merits and their skills, rather than having, who has more money or like what the social classes are. So basically, it would be like, oh, if you are chosen to be a leader, it's because you are the best suited for a job as leader. So basically, my idea was like, don't have the people vote on a leader. Have it be like, the president has to do a series of like, of challenges, or like, there would basically be a process where like, the president would be chosen by who was best able to do something right. And it's a lot more complicated than it sounds. The way I'm explaining it probably makes it sound like incredibly dumb. But yeah, it's actually a pretty good idea if you look it up. If you look in the description of this video, I will probably have given a better and more detailed explanation for it. And oh my god, this is a very dumb date. There we go. I beat the date, guys. I beat the date. Yeah. Yeah. So that is my only speech idea I could think of. And I'm still really nervous, right? I wouldn't say I'm as nervous as the first presentation I ever had to give in my computer business class, but I'm pretty close to that level of nervousness, okay? Right. I'm just worried because, like, usually, to my brain, a week isn't that long. But yeah, I am certain that this week and whatever week I have until I have to give the dumb speech, it's gonna feel like forever, okay? Yeah, I can already imagine how it's gonna be because it's gonna be I'm gonna be constantly thinking about it all the time in the back of my mind. Every time I'm doing nothing, a small part of me is just gonna be hey Matthew, eventually you're gonna have to do that dumb speech. You know that, right, Matthew? It's gonna be like that for a while. And it ain't gonna suck. Let me tell you that. It ain't suck. Yeah. I didn't know this way. I didn't know that way. No, I'll go this way. This way's fine. Yeah. So, I'm gonna have to give a speech eventually in front of my teacher for CSU Expo. And it is gonna suck, okay? Yeah, I'm already trying to mentally prepare myself. I'm trying to compare it to more painful situations. Matthew, remember that one time you had to get a tooth pulled out? That was way more painful than this will be, and that one lasted an hour or something. This one is a lot less painful, and you're in control. I have to keep telling myself that, and it sucks. I don't know if that teacher has ever had this feeling, but I wish I could transfer all of this feeling into them. It would be a lot better, okay? A lot better. But you know my group? I know I never really told you about them, but man, there's this one Dale in my group that she is almost the complete opposite of me. She knows a lot of people. She's super hardworking. She's the leader of my group, and she talks a lot. I know what you're thinking, Matthew. You also talk a lot, but the difference is, I'm talking to you guys, an inanimate object. I'm not talking to a room full of people, and I'm not talking to you guys in person where I can see your faces. If that were the case, I would be way more terrified whenever I make these videos. Let me tell you that. So I'm just gonna have to live with the fact that I'm probably gonna have to do a speech. I don't know how much of the speech is worth my grade, but oh my god, it is not enough. I already had to do a speech. I think I've had to do 2 in CSU already. What? And I'm gonna have to do a number. The way I see it, okay, so for the CSE project, I had to do 1 for. Oh, and these are basically as a group, We're going up as a group, and we have to talk about what our project was. So we do it as a group, but I still have to talk every time, Okay, project 1, we have to do 1. Project 2, we had to do 1. And now the third project, we're also gonna have to do 1. And now I have to do a speech. What the heck? And I know what you're saying. Oh, it's a life skill. But not every job require you to talk into a room full of people. A vast majority of jobs do not make you do that. So for the speech, I'm gonna have to have research I'm hoping that they let me bring some flashcards. And since I'm pretty sure it's an argumentative speech, we're gonna have to like give a counter argument and why it is wrong. So yeah, I don't know. I got a pretty good like idea on like how it should feel. Maybe a lot of Yodos. If you don't know what Yodos is, like basically like when you appeal to somebody's logic, like this makes sense because of how logic works. Have you heard of Ethos? Ethos is when you appeal to somebody's authority. Like, if you are a doctor, then they can appeal to you because they are like in a position of power, and you're like, oh, they know what they're talking about. And there's Pathos, and Pathos is an appeal to emotion. Like, oh hey, um, here is a picture of a bunch of sad dogs. Doesn't this make you want to have a dog? Yeah, so that's kinda like how it works. Yeah. Um. So yeah, that is the biggest thing happening in my life, and hopefully by next week I will have an update on how it's going, if I did it. I don't remember the teacher mentioning a due date or like when you're gonna do it, but yeah. Man, I don't want to listen to a bunch of the kids in my class give speeches about what they care about. Because like half of the people in my class have the quietest voices ever. Like you can barely hear them. And it'd be so hard to hear them, and other people are gonna be really stilted talkers. It's just gonna be awkward, like I'm the kind of person where like if I hear somebody giving like a presentation, I want to empathize with them. Because if I was in front of people, I would want them to ignore me. Like, I would want to be in front of the most like uninterested people ever, because that means they aren't listening to me. So whenever the teacher forces the audience to listen, I'm just like, hey, what if he doesn't want people to listen? Ever think about that? Like, hey, I don't really want your respect. I just don't want to be embarrassed, okay? Yeah, that's how I feel about speeches. Don't make your students do speeches. I have done a couple, and let me tell you, I don't feel any better when I do them at all. Okay? Maybe I'm slightly less nervous, but it doesn't magically go away. That's not how it works. So yeah. But I think I'm gonna have to end the video here because we are back at my house. I kind of wish that it didn't rain when I'm telling you all of this because, well, that's just matching my attitude, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Going in. Okay, everybody. Go here. Go here. Come on. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.